Hi, I'm Nikki. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a class all about your hips. So we're going to start today in Supta Baddha Konasana. So take the soles of your feet together to touch. Let your knees fall open nice and wide, and then go ahead and lie all the way down to your backs. When you reach your back, your arms can rest open by your sides, or you can place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly, and just close your eyes for the first few breaths. So right away, if this is too intense, you can always scoot your feet a little bit more toward the top of your mat. If you want a little bit more, you can bring your heels a little closer to your body. But try to relax in this position. We're just going to be here for a few breaths to connect. So start to notice your body in stillness. Maybe how your hips are feeling. Direct your attention there. Then take a deep breath in your nose. And open sigh out your mouth, let go. Good, take another deep breath in, feel your belly rise. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Scan your thoughts. Notice what you're thinking about in this moment. If you maybe instantly want to get out of this posture, if it feels good to just lie down. Notice if your breath is short and shallow, or if it's longer and there's more depth to your breath. And just pay attention to any feelings that arise. Take this opportunity to check in with your body and continue to do so in each posture that we enter. Together, take one more big breath in. Big breath out. Open your eyes. Take your hands to your outer thighs and gently draw your knees back together. From here, extend your right leg up in the air. Bend your knee and grab for the outside of your foot. If that isn't available to you, you can always grab for your calf or for the back of your thigh. And pull your leg down for a half happy baby. Now that might be enough, and you can keep your left foot planted firmly on the ground, or if you want a little bit more, go ahead and extend your left leg long out toward the front of your mat. From here you can stay still, or you can maybe straighten your leg and then bend it in. Explore a little bit of your range of motion. Starting out in this position, pull your knee toward the side of your body. Maybe even put a little gentle rock side to side in your spine. Now take your left hand through center. Grab for your foot from the inside. Extend your right arm out to a T and gently guide your left elbow over to the left side. And start to feel this toward the outside of your hip now. If you need more sensation, you can always slide your foot down into your left elbow crease. Otherwise, stay here. Take a deep breath in. Breath out. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Take your leg back through center. Give it one more pull and then plant your right foot down. Lift your left leg up in the air. Bend your knee and hook the outside of your foot. Maybe grab for your calf or for the back of your thigh, dependent on your mobility. You can stay, or you can extend your leg a few times. Your right leg can stay where it is, or you can extend your leg long if you want a little bit more sensation. Just breathe into this half happy baby. Notice if this side feels any different than the first side. It's very likely that it will. Just pay attention to that imbalance and work yourself toward balance on both sides. Now take your right hand through the center of your body. Grab your left foot. Extend your left arm out and then gently bring your right elbow to the ground on the other side. Now again here, if you want more sensation, you can slide your left foot into your right elbow crease. Otherwise, just stay right here and feel the stretch through the outside of your left hip. Take a deep breath in. And a breath out here. One more breath in. And breath out. Good, bring your leg back through center. Take your left hand to the outside of your foot. Lift your right leg up and take a full happy baby. So grab the outside of your right foot. Again here, you can always grab the backs of your legs, calves, or the insides of your feet if that feels a little better. And now rock a little bit side to side on your low back. And release your feet. Grab the backs of your legs and rock and roll up to a seated position. We'll take a seated figure 4. Plant your left foot down on the ground in front of you. Take your right foot and cross your ankle over your left thigh. And bring your hands behind you and grow tall through your spine. If you want a little bit more sensation, you can scoot your heel and your glutes a little bit closer together. If you need a little bit less, you can either extend your leg fully or just bring it out a little bit further. In this position, flex your right foot to protect your knee and tuck your chin here slightly. Stay with your breath. Feel the stretch through the outside of your right hip. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. One more breath in. And breath out. From here, pick your hips up and uncross your feet. Cross your left foot over your right thigh. Set your hips back down. Now again, here you can bring your heel closer to your hips and your hips closer to your heel for more sensation. You can extend the leg fully or bring it out slightly in front of you for a little bit less sensation. Grow tall through the crown of your head and tuck your chin here slightly. Breathe again. Notice this side. So this side might not feel the same as the other side, and that is totally okay. My left side is usually tighter. Everybody's body's a little bit different, so just lean into that. Take a deep breath in your nose. And deep breath out your mouth, let it go. Another deep breath in. Breath out. And uncross your feet. From here, take the soles of your feet together to touch. Let your knees fall open wide. So Baddha Konasana legs, except for this time we're going to stay seated. Maybe inch your hips back slightly. Walk your hands forward and relax your head and neck down. Press the soles of your feet together and draw your knees down toward the floor on the side. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And slowly rise up. Stretch your feet long in front of you. We'll take a seated forward fold. But take your feet hip-width distance apart today and soften your knees here quite deeply just to relieve your low back. Take a deep breath in, reach your arms up to the ceiling, and exhale, sweep down and fold. Good, we'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, rise up, circle your arms up. Exhale, hinge forward. 1 more time. Inhale, rise up. This time we'll hold at the bottom. Exhale, fold, relax your head, relax your neck, and just be here for a few breaths. If you'd like more sensation, you can always straighten your legs a little bit more. If you want less, bend your knees a little bit more. Try to let your head and neck just hang down. Breathe into the back line of your body. Maybe with each breath, find more depth. Inhale. Exhale. And slowly rise up. From here, cross your ankles, rock over your legs, and rise to stand up on your shins. You can keep your toes untucked, or if you feel more stable with your toes tucked under, you can also go there. Take a deep breath in and open and expand through your chest. Exhale, sit your hips to your heels, reach forward, pull navel to spine. Inhale, stand up on your shins, open and expand through your chest. Exhale, sit your butt to your heels, reach forward, tuck your chin. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, sit down, cross at your arms. Inhale, rise, open through your chest. Exhale, sit your hips to your heels and round. One more, inhale, lift up. And exhale, come down. From here, bring your palms out in front of you. Find a tabletop position. Stack your wrists underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. Take a deep breath in, curl your toes under. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press into your palms, lift your hips up and back. Pedal your feet out here, bend your knees. Good, and in your down dog, press into your palms, wrap your triceps back, lift your hips high and melt your heels toward your mat. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, bend your knee and open up your hip. So point your knee up to the ceiling, but drop your right shoulder down and hollow out your left armpit. Take a deep breath in, extend your leg. Exhale, low lunge. Draw your knee into your chest and step in between your hands. You can always take your hand and just assist your foot up. Then lower your back knee. Inhale, crescent moon. Reach your arms up to the ceiling and breathe here. Take a moment to explore sensation through your hips. So take your hands on top of your thighs, or you can take your hands to your hips. Press into the top of your back foot and shin to help lengthen through the left side hip flexor. Press into your right heel to again here lift away from the floor and then sit a little bit lower. Keep breathing. And inhale, reach your arms back up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Land your palms, tuck your toes under, and go ahead and step your right foot back. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, bend your knee and open your hip. So press into both palms. Keep your shoulders nice and level. Hollow your right armpit and drop your left shoulder down. Point your knee up to the ceiling. Inhale, straighten and extend through your leg. Exhale, low lunge. Pull your knee into your chest and step between your hands. Again, you can always take your hands and assist your foot forward. Lower your back knee to the ground. Inhale. Crescent moon, reach up. Again, breathe here. You can take your hands to your hips or to your thigh. Find what feels good. Untuck your back toes and really press into the top of your back foot and shin. Zip your belly button up toward your spine and lengthen through the crown of your head to feel more length through the right side hip flexor. Inhale, reach your arms back up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Land your palms and step your left foot back to meet your right. Now inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, runner's lunge. Step your foot to the outside of your right palm. Good. From here, you can lower your back knee down to the floor. You can lower your forearms down to the floor if that's available. If it isn't available, don't worry about it. But you're welcome to take yourself down and then move around. If it feels better to you to keep your back knee lifted and stay active in this position, then by all means do that. You can also walk your front foot up a little bit further and out toward the right edge of your mat. We'll be here for a few breaths. Try to relax your head and neck and just be with the sensation in your right hip and your left side hip flexor. Slowly come back up onto your palms if you've dropped to your forearms. Tuck your back toes under and lift your knee. And just extend both of your legs for a moment. Feel a stretch through your hamstring on the right side. Good, and bend back into your knee. Walk your right foot over to your left side wrist. Lay your leg down for a half pigeon pose. So point your knee just outside of your right hip. And your right foot can come a little bit further into your left hip crease if that feels better on your knees. Point your back toes straight back. Good. From here, sometimes our back hip flexor is really, really tight. So today, if it feels better to just bend your left knee over to the side of your body, you can also come there. Otherwise, extend your leg straight back. Point your toes straight back. And then go ahead and walk forward any amount. So you can land your forearms on the floor. You can stack your fists and put your forehead down. Just breathe here. So notice where you go in stillness. Pay attention to your thoughts, to how your body feels. Notice if you instantly want to get out of this position. And we're just going to stay a few more breaths. And from here, walk your hands back up. Press through your palms. Tuck your back toes under. And step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, runner's lunge. Take your foot again here to the outside of your left palm. Walk your foot up and out to the left corner of your mat. Drop your back knee down. And again, we can just stay right here. If it feels good or if it's available to you for you to come down into your forearms, then by all means go there. Or if you'd like to stay a little bit more active in this position, again, you can keep your back knee lifted. Totally up to you today. Find what feels best. Find where you feel the most sensation, and then breathe into it. Again, notice if this side feels any different than the first side, because it might, and that's okay. Just lean into that. Couple more breaths. And come back up onto your palms if you're on your forearms. Tuck your back toes under and then just extend both legs for a moment to stretch out your left hamstring. Then back into your knee. Walk your left foot over to your left wrist. Lay your leg down, or rather left foot to right wrist. Lay your leg down for half pigeon. So again here, keep your left knee just outside of your hip. Your heel can come closer to your hip flexor if that feels better in your body. And again, if having your legs straight back is just not working, Take it out to the side, bend your knee, and then fold forward that way to relieve any tension out of your hip flexor and to focus on the front hip. Otherwise, from here, come down any amount. So you can come down to your forearms, you can come all the way down, find a way to relax your head and neck, and just breathe here. Trust that you won't be here forever. Notice the sensation in your left hip. Send your breath to any areas of tension and create more space there. Just be here for a few more breaths. Stay with it. Good, and slowly walk your hands back up. Tuck your back toes under. Press into your palms and lift your left leg up and back, downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet. And then go ahead and drop down to your knees. We'll sit down and take 5 breaths together. Face your palms up or down on top of your thighs. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Breath in. And breath out. Take your hands together at your heart center. Thank yourself for showing up, for taking time for you today. Thank you for showing up and sharing your practice with me. The teacher, the light, the love within me honors the teacher, light, and love within you. Namaste. Thank you for being here. My name is Nikki. I am here for you creating new content every week. So if you like this video, click the like button below, comment on any other videos that you want to see from me, and click the subscribe button so that you continue to see more. I'll see you back on your mat real soon. Namaste.